We need Columbo, folks. I'm sure he's not with us anymore, which is a great shame. Columbo, he used to solve murders in about an hour and a half to 200. Often they had 3 or 4 different subjects, and often he had very little or no evidence, but 1.5, 2 hours later, he'd bring them to book. Absolutely fantastic he was. He's needed at Old Trafford now with this Mason Greenwood palaver. What's going on? They've been investigating now for 4, 5, 6 months. What are they looking into? Well, I'll tell you, let's look at the facts here. He's a young player, a fantastic young player, an extremely talented player, and one of the best finishers in Great Britain. That's what he is. He's also been paid too much money, been too mollycoddled, and because of that, it's let it all go to his head. He's been getting in late for training, he's been doing the old big I am, which they all do, and thinking he's better than all the rest of us. From that, he's treated his girlfriend abominably. He's treated her really, really badly. We've heard the tapes. He's been accused of forcing himself upon her, mistreating her, almost talking along the lines of rape. Right? She's complained to the police after releasing all the tapes that is of him. She's complained to the police. It was going to court. He's been stood down from the club. He's still earned his money, but no more training, no more football matches. He's been ostracised in his little mansion there in wherever it may be. He's been on his own there, been left to rot. As time's gone on, she's dropped all the charges. She's started seeing him again. She's become pregnant with him. They're talking about getting married. They've now had a baby. They're still talking about getting married. All this time he's still being investigated. Still being investigated. They've been investigating, as I say, for 4 to 5 months. Are they a club that are worried about football and results on the pitch? They used to be, till 4 or 5 years ago, when Ed Woodward was at his most, not popular, he's never been popular, highest rating with the Glazers. Not a rating, more thought of, because as more and more and more money was coming in, they got to like him more and more and more and more. And they concentrated on bringing money in, the commercial side of the club, rather than the playing side. What happened on the field mattered a little, but not a lot, because they were earning enough coin off the field. Now they've started losing. Woodward has gone. The people in there that have taken over from him look a little bit better, but still nowhere near the David Gill model. Nowhere near it at all. Still making mistakes in the transfer market, and making mistakes with Greenwood, because what the club still seem to be looking at is the sponsors and what it's going to cost them to bring him back. Now they've got 3 options. They either bin him and get some money for him, but not maybe what he was worth. They send him out on loan and then decide either bring him back or bin him, but get his worth up, or they bring him back into the squad and have him playing. I'm in favour of the latter. I never used to be, but now in favour of the latter, only because of what's gone on and because of all recent events. I know he's done a lot of wrongs. I know he's been a right silly Billy, and I'm not playing it down when I say that. I know he has. I know he's had skeletons in the cupboard, and I know there's some issues there. But I see if you bring him back, you're going to have a guy with a totally different mindset. He's going to get battered from fans throughout the country, which he deserves, including many United fans, which he deserves. He's not going to be late for training and messing about because he knows all the eyes of the country are upon him. He's going to become a totally different person. All the ensuing events are going to make him grow up massively. If he can get back to the level as he was at before, because he's missed a year and a half of football, but if he can get back there, he's a massive asset. He's the best forward we've got at the club, and I include Marcus Rashford there, in my eyes anyway. He doesn't show it playing in front of a numpty like Wan-Bissaka, but nobody will. Until they get fullback sorted out, we're going to have problems on that right-hand side. The service is atrocious. But playing in front of a proper fullback, or playing through the centre if they don't get Harry Kane or someone of that ilk, he could do a fantastic job for us. I think it probably won't happen. I think they're either going to get rid or more than likely put him out on loan. But please, Manchester United, do it quickly. Do it quickly, because the boy is just deteriorating there. Nothing's happening. It isn't helping the club. It isn't helping the boy. But what I'm saying against it is if we can't get Columbo, can we get somebody on the case that knows what they're doing? Why does it take a 4 or 5 month investigation after the police have dropped all charges? He's innocent. He's innocent in the eyes of the law. He's not gone to court. He's not been found guilty. So he's innocent. Why on earth has it taken them 4 to 5 months to make up their mind? If you can't get Columbo, get the old Jesus, Mary and the little donkey. Get him to have a look at it. Him from Line of Duty. He's good at what he does. Get somebody like that can crack cases and sort it out one way or another. But this is dragging on like nobody's business. At a time when we can't get this Oiland on board, when we might lose Kane to Bayern, which is ridiculous, how you can let him go there at Old Trafford is beyond me. I mean, good grief. Why lose them 35 goals in a Premier League season, which he gets for the next 4 years, and let him go to Germany when we have a chance to go and get him? Anyway, that's by the by. Do something, United, with Greenwood. Do something. Columbo's gone, I think, but there's got to be somebody out there that can crack cases other than old Columbo. Get it done. Come on.